Yo, how's it going? Welcome back to some more F1 Manager 2024 and another part of the Ferrari career mode. Today, we have got the summer break. We are going to be having a look at signing some good affiliates for the next couple of seasons next year. For next year, I guess. We're going to be sorting out our sponsor plan. We're going to be looking at our development patterns as well and making sure that we're all sorted during this summer break before heading on to the Zandvoort Grand Prix, which is always exciting. So let's get these cars fixed up. That's the first thing that we need to sort out. So we need a replacement there and a replacement there. That looks good. Let's have a little look at our development. So we have got a couple of designs going through the design center currently. We have got some space open. I think we probably want to start looking at some research for next season. So there is minor technical changes in a lot of these areas. We've already got one in most of the areas. Let's start pushing towards another one. We've actually not got any wind tunnel time, so we're not going to do that. That's fine. Okay, let's start having a look then at drivers for next season. So we want to filter this to people that are affiliate drivers only, I think. Yeah, so Liam Lawson, probably want to get a scout report on him. Why are our scouts not available? Where's our scout team? What's going on here? Get back here, you lot. Right. Yeah. Let's head back into this. And we'll try again. Liam Lawson, we want to get him scouted up. Because he's already 80 rated. Theo Porcher is also 80 rated. So probably want to get him scouted over the next 6 days. The other one that we really want to have a look at is Kimi Antonelli. Because he is obviously only 17 years old. He's 75 rated already. And we probably want to look at our other affiliate drivers and make sure that they are signed up for next season. So the first one is going to be Oliver Behrman. Definitely want to get him signed up for the next year. He's out of contract from the 31st of December. So let's renew that contract. He's happy being an affiliate. We can say probably the next 3 seasons. Starting next year, shall we? So go for 2 seasons, starting next season. He's currently on 1 million, so we can up that to 1.5 million. Give him a lump sum bonus as well of 150 grand. And give him a month to think about it. That all seems good to me. Let's get him signed back up for next season as an affiliate. The other one that we probably want to try and keep hold of is Robert Schwartzman. He's 24 years old now, so that's maybe just another 1-year contract, in my opinion. But he is very well rated. And we can give him a bit of a pay rise. See what he thinks about that. And I'm quite tempted to keep Dino Beganovic as well. Yeah. Probably. Definitely not Antonio Giovinazzi anymore. But probably keep Beganovic around next season. Because he's still developing pretty well, isn't he? So let's keep him going for another season. Give him 500 grand. Give him a lump sum. Yeah, happy days for Dejan Beganovic, or Dino, sorry. Let's have a little look at their development, because we've not actually done anything with this. We've not actually fiddled with this screen at all in this career. So let's put Ollie Behrman on race strategy. I mean, look how well rated Antonio Giovinazzi is. That's pretty pretty good, isn't it? I mean, he's probably going to be a good driver for somebody like Williams. In terms of Robert Schwartzman, who we're looking at there, I mean, he's doing really well as well. He's doing fantastic. He's in the 80s. Not really sure how he's only 77 rated. Yeah. Might need to think about getting him into the team rather than Ollie Behrman. Right, and then this guy, Bogdanovic, probably want to focus on his wheel-to-wheel. That's not looking too clever. Have we got Sainz and Leclerc on their own strategies? Yes. Some of them are 100 for Charlie Leclerc. He's happy with us. Right, let's get into it then. So, mandatory activities, that's fine. We will up all of that. Probably want to do one more just to take it over the edge. Sporting Director talks, that's all good. So another 5 million in the bank once that sponsor period is done. Now then, facilities is probably the next thing that we want to have a look at. The helipad is going to need a refurbish, as is the boardroom. Do we want to do anything else with this? Probably want to up the CFD simulator at some point, but these are hefty upgrades, aren't they? Yeah, you're looking at over £10 million, and I just don't think we can really afford that at this point. We've only got 14 million left. Let's have a quick look at the cost cap. We're still 48 million within the cost cap. That is fine. Let's push on then. So, helipad refurbishment complete. Little driver development update. Yeah, all of these upgrading. Yeah, I mean, Antonio Giovinazzi, I knew his stats weren't that good. It must just be because he's feeling happy at Ferrari. Now, we want to focus on pit stop time. We absolutely do want to do that. So look at cumulative. Yeah, we need a little bit more gym training in there. That'll get it down just a little bit. And we can do the same the next week as well. Before Monza. Yeah, that looks perfect. Okay. Happy with that. Alright, push on. We've been given another 4 million by the board from monthly monies. External contract offer has come from Enrico Cardale, but he's not staying anyway, so he's probably going to McLaren next season as a technical chief. We did manage to get Pierre Vaca in next season for that one, so that's all good. Just double checking. We do need to renew Ricardo's deal. Yes, he is. Yeah, he has re-signed. That's fine. I'm assuming Charles is fine. I've not actually checked Charles's contract. Yeah, still 2 years left on him. Let's have a look at Antonelli then. He is out of contract next season, so definitely worth getting in as a affiliate. Let's bring him in next season. Yeah. I mean, we could get him in now. Why don't we just get him in now? Give him $1 million. Give him a sign-in bonus as well, so he really can't turn us down. Because I'd like to have a little look at him in practice, to be honest with you. So yeah, let's go for that for Kimi. What about Liam Lawson? Again, I'm assuming he's out of contract at the end of the year as well. So We could have the monopoly going here, couldn't we? Goodness me. Let's give him that. Lovely and awesome. We're going to hoard all the talent here. Same with Théo Pourchaire. He's still got a very high development rate as well. Feels very much like a Ferrari driver, doesn't he, Théo Pourchaire? But yeah, we're going to struggle. I don't really want to give £2 million to an affiliate driver. So Théo Pourchaire, he's just going to have to deal with it, I'm afraid. And what we really should be doing here is looking at our warehouse, making sure that all of our parts are well stocked. So we got 3 chassis, 2 front wings, 4 rear wings, 4 side pods, 2 underfloors, and 3 of them. Right, okay, let's have a look. What are we developing at the minute? Front wing and a rear wing. So we probably want to make some underfloors. Just make a couple more of them. What else do we want to make? We've got 4 of them. Probably another chassis as well. Just need to check. When is the... Not due in 19 days. So yeah, we can do a chassis. That's fine. Okay. Let's push on then. Get that front wing sorted. Can get 4 of them done in 12 days. Probably want 6 in total, but nice to have another front wing ready to go onto the car. Yes, okay, so he is joining McLaren. Interesting. Got some manufacturing complete. Increased construction speed. And that's for the hospitality area. I don't really think we need to do that. It's going to be the 18th. We don't need to waste 160,000 on that, in my opinion, anyway. Oliver Behrman has re-signed his affiliate contract with us, which is good. Keeps him at Ferrari for next season and beyond. And hopefully he will become the natural replacement for Lewis Hamilton. Yeah, that's fine. Right, we need to now go into this and, yeah, suspension. Let's get another suspension made. That rear wing's going to be another 9 days, so that's all good. Let's push on. I'm thinking we might as well make another couple of these. So, look, when's that due? That's in 6 days. So yeah, we might as well buy 2 more front wings. By the time they're ready, they'll be ready to manufacture our new rear wing. It's a new ATR window. Okay, next ATR window starts after the Italian Grand Prix, so pity we can't do... Oh, dear me. Why is that going to cost us 2 million? Are we breaking his current contract? Oh, that's annoying. I think we're going to have to... I think we're going to have to get rid of that. Yeah, that's fine. Well, I'm not paying 2 million just to renew his contract. We'll sort that out. probably next episode. It'd be nice to get Antonelli in so we can have a look at him in practice coming up. Bogdanovic. Oh dear, that's going to cost 2 million as well. So I mustn't have put next season for those guys. I have to check that in the edit whether I did that or not. But that's really annoying. But it shouldn't cost that much anyway. The cost to terminate his current contract is 85,000. So I think that's wrong. Anyway, kind of doesn't matter. Right, let's make sure the cars are how we want them. So yeah, both chassis on there. The front wings are on there. The rear wings are on there. Side pods, underfloor, and suspension. Right, let's get ourselves into the weekend then. We're going to say Charles is going to finish 4th and Sainz is going to finish 5th. Let's get into it.
Hello, and a very warm welcome as we prepare for the Dutch Grand Prix. We're back from the summer break with topped-up tans. Vacation, though, is now over, and it's time to get serious on the track for the second half of the F1 season. Last round was a dream weekend for race winner Oscar Piastri, the Australian showing his mettle against the best of the best. Okay then, let's get to it.
Okay, and right, we are ready and raring to go for this weekend then, so I'll see you guys for Q1.
Welcome to qualifying. Let's find out if all that practice will pay off for the drivers.
Qualifying consists of 3 periods, with the slowest drivers eliminated after each one. With the pressure mounting, who can secure a strong starting position for the race?
If we turn our attention to Pierre Gasly for a minute, Karun, how's he going to be feeling as qualifying approaches?
Looking at the lap times, we saw a real lack of pace from them in practice. They never looked quite comfortable with the setup, and they'll need to try something new for qualifying if they want to get past Q1.
Fortunately for us, it's nearly time for them to hit the track.
Right, okay, let's get into qualifying then. We are going to take a brand new ERS with both drivers, so, I mean, to be fair, is it even worth taking part in qualifying? Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe we just save the car and wait until the race. The reason being, we obviously don't want to take a new one at Monza, and we do want Monza to be a very good circuit. So yeah, we are going to be. Oh, it's going to be a 10-place grid penalty, isn't it? So I guess we do take part in qualifying because we might end up qualifying 1st and 2nd, and then only having to start 11th and 12th. So let's send them out there. See what they can do. Obviously, we always have to do Q1.
Stay negative, please.
And then we can do Q2 after that. But yes, very good laps there. 109.7 for Charles Leclerc. 109.7 for Carlos Sainz. We'll see where the Red Bulls are compared to that. McLaren, of course, have looked very good recently as well. It's been Ferrari versus McLaren for most of the races recently. Piastri coming round now. Where's he going to slot in? So he comes up to the line. He goes 3rd. So 10th ahead of Norris. But yeah, Perez ahead of Verstappen right now. So we've got a couple of 10ths on the McLarens, which is good to see. But as I say, we are absolutely looking after our cars today. We're not pushing too hard at all. And there you go then. Nice and comfortably through into Q2, which of course we will simulate. And we were comfortably through in second and third. Okay, into final qualifying then. And once again, we'll send them out.
So now we have green light.
And we'll see if they can put in any better a lap time here. Let's see. 109.6.
Stay negative.
Yeah, they can do better than that.
More
I
to
think
go.
Piastri and Norris will do better than that. They don't. Well, that's a big surprise to me. I'm going to go out on one final flying lap. Sainz in the lead at the moment out of the two drivers. We'll follow Charles Leclerc. Of course, he is going to be our priority. He's the one that's going to be staying next season alongside Lewis Hamilton.
Traffic in front.
And here we go then.
Open now, open now.
Carlos Sainz starts his flying lap. He's following Max Verstappen. That's got to help him. But actually, it's a slower first sector. 24.4. Plays 24.2 from Charles Leclerc. It's not purple, but it is better. Coming through the middle sector now. And he goes purple there. 24.3. Plays 24.5. I think Charles Leclerc is going to do it as he comes round the final bend. He heads up to the line and he does go quicker. About half a tenth quicker than his teammate. And that will be pole position for qualifying. But of course, a 10-place grid penalty, meaning that they will be starting 11th and 12th on the grid.
It's a tremendous atmosphere once again here in Zandvoort, with 72 laps awaiting the drivers here today.
Zandvoort's highly banked corners make it one of the more unusual Grand Prix circuits. Dutch driver Max Verstappen won with a dominant lead here in 2021, driving the home fans to a frenzy as he did.
The track has seen many unforgettable moments, like Gilles Villeneuve's three-wheeled lap at the 1979 Dutch Grand Prix, which cost him victory. What excitement lies ahead this year? Welcome to race day. And before we get down to it, last-minute checks are being made.
Okay, right. Let's get ourselves into this Dutch Grand Prix. It's a 19-place penalty for Charles Leclerc. It must have been his second infringement. That's my bad for forgetting that. I think, therefore, we're going to try something a little bit different with Charles. Probably starting on the hard tyre, go longer into the race. Maybe hard, soft, soft. That could be a decent strategy, couldn't it? Yeah, that looks pretty decent to me. Yeah, I like that as a strategy. Be a bit more aggressive at the very start. Oops, at the very start of the Grand Prix. See how far up you can get, but, you know, keeps you out of harm's way, that hard tyre strategy. And that's exactly what we're going to be going for with Charles. With Carlos Sainz, a bit more of a conventional strategy. We'll probably go medium, soft, soft for him. And let's get ourselves into the race. So, Charles is going to be aggressive early on. Carlos Sainz is going to be aggressive early on. Let's see how we get on. Yeah. In Zandvoort, very nearly lost that there. Yeah, we want that one. Not that one. There's no way that's 32 seconds quicker. There's not a chance. Right. Okay, let's get into it then. Here we go.
anticipation is really building here. The fans in attendance are absolutely buzzing with excitement. And there's no doubting that Lance Stroll is prepared to put in the hard work.
They've done better than expected to be starting 5th. If they keep that up in the race, it'll be an impressive result.
And it'll be exciting to see just what will happen here today. The drivers are ready and the crowds are waiting. It's the Dutch Grand Prix.
Okay, here we are then. Lights out, away we go here in Holland. And it's a decent start for Carlos Sainz, trying to go side by side with
Copy.
Yuki Tsunoda. Didn't manage to make the move, and yeah, as I suspect, Leclerc will just be trying to mind his own business at the back and allow these hard tyres to make their impacts a little bit later on. So, Carlos Sainz, how quickly can he get past the likes of Tsunoda, Hülkenberg, Alonso, Hamilton, Russell? You know, he can probably get up to P5 fairly quickly here. As Leclerc has overtaken Zhou Guanyu, he's going to try and get Bottas here. No, doesn't quite manage it. Sainz is past Tsunoda now. Oh, he was. Yes, a little bit of ERS deployment there, and he is through. He will have his DRS as Charles Leclerc. He's up to P17 right now. If he can get past Bottas and Sargent fairly quickly, that'd be good. And yeah, there goes Sainz round the outside. He goes of Nico Hülkenberg, and he is up into 9th position already. And here come the Mercedes cars. And we have had a crash out there.
Big chance on the main straight.
And that's Tsunoda.
Let's take a closer look.
Is it Tsunoda and Ricciardo? No, it's Tsunoda and Hülkenberg. The two guys Sainz has just got past. Oh, wow. Well, I mean, where did Tsunoda come from there? That is crazy. No safety car or anything for that. Yeah, Sainz right behind George Russell. DRS open. But no luck in that scenario. And here he goes, flying past George. And Carlos Sainz up into 8th position. As Charles Leclerc has got past. He's just got past the two cars that crashed, of course. And now, bit of a chance on Logan Sargent. DRS open, but quite a decent acceleration there from Sargent. Put him onto aggressive again. Should make a quick meal of him here. And does, up to 14th position now. Ooh, a little bit wide, perhaps. Not sure what happened to Kevin Magnussen there. I think we'll see that in a minute. Has he spun, maybe? Yeah, he did spin on turn 1.
Now, this was at turn 1.
So Magnussen battling with Bottas, and there you go. And that was where Charles just came round there and took a bit of avoiding action. Now Sainz still right behind one of the Mercedes in. Lewis Hamilton this time makes his move, and he is through. Beautifully done. Here comes Charles Leclerc. He's going to go around the outside this time of Valtteri Bottas. Beautifully done. And Charles, it won't be long before he's back into the points. Sainz now has got Perez and Alonso in his sights. Stroll won't be that far down the line. But it's working out very well having Leclerc on those hard tyres. Big problem he'll have is he's going to end up about a pit stop behind Piastri and Norris, but of course, any sort of safety car will nullify that. So Sainz right behind Perez and Stroll. Let's get topping up on the ERS there. Do the same with Leclerc. It's going to be very, very quick for him to get past Alex Albon here with the DRS. Nicely done. Yeah, Stroll through on Perez. So I'm going to put him in to deploy here to try and get a good run with the DRS here. And yes, he is through. That's an important move for Carlos Sainz. I think he's within DRS of Stroll as well. No, not quite, but manages to stay ahead of Perez. That's a big move for Carlos at this stage. It's Leclerc now hounding the back of Daniel Ricciardo to get into the top 10, and Leclerc's certainly not out of the question of winning this race, I don't think. Sainz though has been repassed by Perez there. That's not good. Need to put him into top up mode. Really what he needs to do is catch Alonso, and fast. Has done. He's now right on the back of Fernando Alonso. As Leclerc has passed Russell, he's now on the back of Lewis Hamilton, believe it or not. He's not that far behind his teammate. And here we go. Round the outside, Sainz goes. And he is through. Wants to use a bit of ERS, get away from Fernando. Yeah, needed to do that. Yeah, tyres looking good. As are Leclerc's. It won't be long before he's on the back of Sergio Perez. Sainz now catching Lance Stroll. And he is past him. Well, I wasn't expecting him to get past that quickly, but he did just pass him beautifully there. Deploy a little bit, and that gets him up towards Max Verstappen now. Leclerc bombing it round on these hard tyres. Let's give him a bit of deployment, shall we? And then Sainz right behind Max Verstappen. Perez into the pits. Now's the time for Leclerc to push. So a little while before his pit window. This could be a great chance for Sainz. Yeah, it doesn't have a go there, but will have a go on the start-finish straight. Max Verstappen in a lot of trouble here. And he comes into the pit lane. So do we have another set of medium tyres? No, we don't. So there's not really a lot of point in changing tact here. You just got to live with it for now. Two McLarens are just miles ahead in this race. Sainz currently P2. What a virtual safety car right now would be lovely.
There's a crash.
There is a crash out there, and I think it's Sonora again.
Okay, so heading into turn
It's
one
Logan
here.
Sargent
Trying to get by.
round the outside.
Cars coming together right there. And having seen
I'm not sure. That's not going to bring about a virtual. At that stage, it was Kevin Magnussen he was with.
They should be soon.
there's a yellow flag now.
Gasly has spun there. Yeah, I think let's bring in Charles this lap. I think we've nailed the strategy so far with Charles. We'll go an extra lap with Carlos. And he will be fine. Here we come then with Charles Leclerc into the pit lane. Let's see how good the pit stop is. 2.3. Very strong pit stop there. He's going to come out behind Alonso, well ahead of Lewis Hamilton. And then P8. So one stint. He's up to P8. And he's going to be very, very quick now on those brand new soft tyres. He's got 2 sets of soft tyres that he can use between now and the end of the race. Sainz is in. Be very interesting to see how close Charles is to his teammate. Sainz coming out of the pit lane now, and he is away. And Sainz back out in 4th position. So again, one stint, and he has made it from 11th up to 4th. Very good stuff. And Sainz not, that far behind Max Verstappen. Leclerc closing in on Stroll and Perez. And he's just putting the fastest lap at 1:15.1. He's half a second quicker than his teammate Carlos Sainz at this stage of the race. Now Leclerc on the back of Lance Stroll.
Try to keep it up.
Stroll moving around quite a lot, but this time, no worries for Charles Leclerc. He is through. Perez next. For Sainz, it's Max Verstappen. Here we go then. Max comes over to defend, but I think it's going to be futile because Sainz is through. And well, Charles has got past Perez very easily in the end.
At the moment, next guy in front is Norris.
And yeah, well, let's see how quickly we can catch the McLarens. Something like 3rd and 4th is going to be a pretty good possibility in this race. Do not count our boys out if there is a safety car. We're right back in it now. And Leclerc is right on the back of Max Verstappen. That's going to be a close one. And we're just on very different strategies out there. And it's working out well for us because here we go. With Charles now on Max Verstappen. DRS in. And he is through. Beautifully done from Charles there. He's through. And already broken the DRS to Max Verstappen, the home hero, down to 5th. And Sainz just slowly but surely catching Lando Norris. And Leclerc slowly but surely catching his teammate Carlos Sainz. It's not long before we're thinking about pit stops with these guys. Just want to check. Leclerc does have a set of mediums. That might be a better strategy. Swapping that to mediums. Bringing it a bit earlier. Might be. We'll think about it. See how his pace develops. Because actually, the cars in front, they're not doing any sort of pace at the moment. Piastri in. Right. Piastri, of course, race leader. Morrison as well there. We're not expecting to catch the McLarens today. Piastri's just put in fastest lap. They've put on hard tyres, interestingly, for Piastri. Soft tyres for Norris. Right, Leclerc coming in this lap then. Same for Carlos Sainz.
Pit confirm and box.
And it is going to be
Oh no, that's a slow
double
pit
stack
stop
here.
And push now, everything you have.
Happy to push more. And go
And this
hunting.
is going to be a very high pressure double stack. So Sainz is in.
Yeah, happily.
Leclerc follows. We've got to make no mistakes here. Beautiful pit stop for Carlos Sainz, 2.3. Here comes Charles Leclerc. And it is a bit of a slower stop for Leclerc. Pity. It's cost him a couple of seconds there.
Copy it, sorry. Was the white line all clear in exit?
He is back out in 4th place. So, 2 brand new sets of soft tyres. And, well, 20 laps to go and catch those boys ahead. We'll give it a few laps before we give it the old ERS overtake push.
And here we've got a yellow flag.
Sainz 7 seconds behind Norris. This is doable to get 2nd place. Oh, Leclerc, what's happened?
Okay.
Yeah, I am.
I think he's okay. I don't think there's much damage there, but he was just overtaken the Williams there. Oh, and that's just clumsy, isn't it? Side pods, I think, have taken the damage. So Leclerc's out of it. And apparently he's got no damage whatsoever. Don't quite believe that. And Albon given the time penalty. But yeah, Leclerc definitely struggling compared to Max Verstappen now. Right, time to push and pull away from him again. Sainz just 5 seconds behind Norris. Let's go and give it a push lap. And see how quickly
Copy.
we can catch him up here. Sainz is surely going to go purple here. No, in the 112s, but not quite enough for fastest lap there for Sainz. 3 seconds is now the gap between him and Lando Norris. Piastri on the hard tyres. Not too far ahead, but it's about 15 seconds. Norris getting some nice bouts of DRS from the traffic. A little bit there for Sainz. 1.5 seconds is now the gap. Leclerc still in 4th place. There's no way he's gonna get onto the podium today, but this could be Carlos Sainz coming into 2nd position now. He has DRS. He's gonna have a look. Doesn't quite make the move this time. Yeah, tyres are not looking good for the front boys. It's another DRS chance for Sainz this time. Not quite right.
All right, let's concentrate.
Another chance. And this time, Carlos Sainz goes round the outside. He's up to 2nd place in this Dutch Grand Prix. What a brilliant comeback drive from him. Obviously started 11th on the grid and has made the strategy work. And now he is ahead of Lando Norris. Charles Leclerc still very good achievement to be where he is right now in P4. Now we have got yellow flags, no safety car. Sainz, 9 seconds is the difference. 2 laps to go. Might as well give it everything. Try and push as hard as we can with Carlos. See where he can get to. Final lap of the race for Oscar Piastri.
Last lap, last lap.
Copy.
Let's see if Sainz can get anywhere. Looks like it's going to take another second out of Piastri, but it's not going to be enough because Oscar Piastri is going to come round. He's going to win here in Zandvoort for McLaren. He takes the Grand Prix victory. Sainz comes across the line in 2nd.
He's got the win.
Very good comeback race there. Norris finishes 3rd.
Good job,
Leclerc is going to come across the line. He's going to finish 4th from the back of the grid. He did a really top quality job.
Really good job. Well done.
And what a
Into
stint
the
on
pit
that hard tyre. And there he goes. 4th place in the end for Charles.
P4.
Massive damage limitation.
Car was okay.
And what a good sign it is for Monza in the next episode. Well played.
And among the drivers returning now is Charles Leclerc.
Yeah, just shy of a podium, but 4th is still a respectable finish.
And Carlos Sainz heading up to the podium now, the Spaniard adding another to his record.
They've scored their 6th podium of the season. It's proving to be a strong year.
A sea of smiles all around. They're on top of the world here in Zandvoort. As far as Ferrari are concerned, Karun, how do you think they'll be feeling after that race?
They'll certainly be pleased to have made the podium. A job well done for sure.
And that then marks the end of events here at Zandvoort.
We now look ahead to the next round in Monza in Italy. The Temple of Speed is waiting and the teams will be ready and raring to go.
Okay, right. Excellent Grand Prix there. Well done there for Carlos Sainz getting onto the podium. That puts him just 37 points behind Max Verstappen. Charles Leclerc further 28 behind Sergio Perez there in P4. It looks like we're probably going to usurp him fairly soon. Into the constructors, Red Bull still leading the way, but 10 points separate McLaren and Ferrari. Look at that, second and third on the fastest pit stops. That moves us up 2 places to 4th. Bit of a shame about Charles's second pit stop there. Okay, so manufacturing complete. Good to see. And yeah, I think that is pretty much everything now. New design complete for the rear wing. So we'll put that straight in for manufacturing. Ready for next time. We're gonna get 6 of them straight away. Very good. Right, that is where we're going to leave it for today's episode then. Kimi Antonelli is going to join us. He's joining us immediately. So he is now a Ferrari driver, everybody. And we can welcome him in the next episode. That's going to be awesome. If you have enjoyed that, give it a big thumbs up down below. Subscribe for plenty more F1 Manager videos. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching. And goodbye.